Hey, Liberty North High School AP Psych students, hope everything's going well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you got some good rest over break. Hope everybody threw off their sleep schedules and probably will continue to do so over the coming weeks. Hey, I miss you guys. I wish I could be there in person. This is extremely awkward, and this is the first one. So we'll see how it goes. I think I actually posted another one when I was just trying to take the thumbnail picture. So, hey, I just wanted to just give you an update on what we'll be doing moving forward for the next, hopefully just 30 days until we can get back in class together. I have, for those of you who have seen, I posted announcements, assignments on Canvas already. And hopefully you have time to read that through. Again, I want to give you today and tomorrow just to kind of touch base with all your teachers together and so on and so forth. So I will be streaming live from my basement, and I will be having some guests with me as well from day to day. So as we continue to teach, instruct, and present material that you'll need as we move forward. Our first goal will be to finish Chapter 4 development, which we will on Wednesday. I'll help you during the live stream there. I'll help you finish your AP learning targets there. Make sure you have the names. And then you'll need to turn in your Chapter 4 lab, which is on Canvas, which we will probably not be doing any more activities or games. So then again, you can do that. You can share it to me. You can take a picture of it, and send it to me, email. You can contact me in a variety of ways, which I'll go to here in just a second. But I'm going to be using this paperboard. So we're going old school again, which is kind of the way I like it. And if I gain more of technology intelligence as we move through this, then maybe I know I can live stream notes and stuff like that as well. So, but I just want to cover this stuff. First of all, notice my hidden pineapple. It will get harder each time I live stream, but hopefully it's pretty obvious today. It is over. You ever wonder how meteorologists do this? There. Okay. All right. So just going through a couple of things here. Hope you can see it. And if you can't see me, that's fine. Okay, so your journal critique number 2. So just remember, I have pushed that date back to April 3rd, and I will make an announcement about that as well. I just don't want to make too many announcements and flood too much stuff out there, but I'm going to push that back to Friday, April 3rd. Again, remember the assignment is on Canvas. All you're doing is part 2. So you're going to do the external validity, internal validity discussion, and reference page, and you're going to use the same research journal that you did first semester. You're just going to do part 2. Now, some of you did part 2 when you turned in part 1, and if that's the case, just send it to me, and I'll look at it and send it back to you. So just share it with me, send it in an email, attach it, however you want it. Again, I know one thing that actually, if you look at about online and virtual learning, is that you get a lot of busy work, and it can be very overwhelming. So I'm going to push that back. I'm also going to give you a guarantee that I'm not going to give you busy work. We're going to keep the same schedule, pretty much the same routine as we have. So I'm not going to add anything. We'll just use the live streams to supplement. But I think you are going to have to read your book. So either the online text or the physical text would be fine. Okay. So if you have any questions about that, you can email me. Or FaceTime me or whatever, which I'll talk about here in a minute. Okay, the spring break scavenger hunt, which I know a lot of you are worried about. Lily Reader actually messaged me last night. Don't worry about that. Everybody's going to need to do it. You can do it in groups, but I'm going to have it be due when we cover Chapter 18, because it's kind of a review of Chapter 18. So that'll probably be your lab for Chapter 18 to go back and when we cover the material, you'll have more clues. So then you can go back and finish that. But thanks for all of you who participated over spring break. I hope you enjoyed it. A lot of Mensa questions and trivia and clues surrounding just kind of the theme of Chapter 18. And as we go through that chapter, I think a lot of those will make more sense. But some of you did really good. I had 4 people emailed me the answers, and they got 4 out of the 5 correct. So definitely close, but we'll grade it, and we'll have that be part of your lab for chapter 18. Make sure you access Canvas, which I'm sure you're doing, and make sure you look on there. Look on the 2 announcements. I put 1 announcement, which is for all AP students or AP Psych students, and 1 announcement was just for AP testers, just to let you know. I gave you some free resources there about how to prep, and we will do prep sessions with live chat as well, and live streams. Schedule. Everything will start on Wednesday, the 25th. So I won't do another live stream then. I know you're probably upset, but I won't do another live stream until then. And then we'll start. And I'll help you finish chapter 4 that day. I think we question, answer a learning target, include 5 vocab, and you can do it with a partner. Something along those lines. AP exam, again, don't forget, AP students, don't worry. Again, I hope that you have gotten announcements if you've signed up. College Board has done a very good job of last week communicating that you're gonna take the AP exam online from home. It's gonna be 45. It's gonna be a shortened version of the test. It's mainly gonna emphasize everything that we've covered up to this point. I follow the AP College Board schedule and their curriculum. So basically everything through chapter 4, which we have covered. And that's kind of why we jump around every once in a while, but it's going to be emphasized. We're going to continue on with the class, but then, and the curriculum, because obviously Rockhurst, I have to follow 2 curriculums for the dual credit, but basically everything up to chapter 4, you really need to make sure your AP notebook is solid, that you're good to go, and then we'll start review sessions again in April. Contact. So again, if you need me for any reason, again, my office hours are pretty much all day. So I put in there starting at 8:30 all the way to 3, except for a lunch break, maybe from noon to 1. You can contact me. You can email me. You can share docs with me. We can do Google Meet, chat, FaceTime. I put my FaceTime, my Apple ID on there. You can message me. You can try to reach me through Twitter, at any point. And if I miss you, I will get back to you. I'll probably communicate back the same. Try to contact me, or I might email you and just say, hey, do you want to FaceTime? Do you want to chat? Do you want to, how do you want to do that? So, so look at that on there. So we'll be using all kinds of technology. I've tried to learn as much of it as I could over the last few days, just to be ready. But again, I just want to reiterate that, we'll get through this together. We're all going to learn a lot. Again, hopefully, the main thing I want is that you to learn psychology, and to learn it at a college level to prepare you guys for the AP test, which I think that we can do, not online, but we'll try to do. Yep, I'm back. We'll try to do it online. I might still have Jada Dickens. She was going to do a presentation on Enneagram, and I still might have her do that. So I'm going to look at the comments here and questions and see if I can answer anything else at this point. She said, I can't read the board. It's blurry. Try upping your quality. It may help a little bit. Okay, so I will do that from now on. Worked. Oh, that's not for me. That's for her, Allie Hellman. So if you had problems looking at the board here, I'll bring it up here real quick. And it's weird because it's backwards to me. Kind of do that. There we go. And get everything in. Okay. Peyton, I miss you too, man. I miss all of you guys. Kylie Daniels wants to know what the tests and quizzes are going to be like. Good question, Kylie. I think they're going to be just like normal. So basically, I will give you a learning target, and then you get to pick the ones that you want to answer, and then you need to use a required amount of vocab, and then you'll just share it with me. Again, you'll be able to do it on your own. I mean, that's where we were going anyway. So I think that's what we'll do. You can use your AP notebook. So The Unit 3 exam, I have no idea what that's going to look like. So we'll just have to wait and see when that time comes. Hopefully we'll be back together by then. Peyton, everybody misses you. Yeah, thanks, Allie. Yes, thanks, Callie. I miss seeing you guys all. Everybody ready for the AP test, and then if you don't want to do either one of those, it's fine. Just make sure you have enough background to pass any psych tests that you take in college moving forward. So, yeah, if there's anything that I messed up or if the video was poor, then just email me. I also will post the live streams on my channel. So if you miss it or if you can't be there for that one, again, as I know you have other live streams for other teachers, I'll put that on my channel so you can watch it whenever you want, especially the ones that we're covering material. I'll probably put the test Canvas, but again, moving forward, they're just pretty much going to be the format: pick a learning target, answer it, and include so many vocab. What's the final going to look like? Don't know, Kylie. At this point, I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see when we get there. Obviously, it won't be the same format, so I'm not going to be able to give you the paper one. So we'll have to kind of see what that'll be when we get there. However, remember, that's usually the easiest one of the year. It's only going to be over 4 chapters. It'll be over personality, social psychology, and then abnormal psych and treatment. So it's only 4 chapters. It's actually probably the best unit, which is kind of a bummer about this. There's so much fun stuff that we would do in class together. These last 4 chapters are very fascinating and interesting. But I'll try to incorporate as much of it as I can, even if I just during the live streams can give you some of the fun personality tests that we have. Yes, I'm hoping that we will have a few weeks at the end of the year. I think that's what everybody's hoping, is that by now everybody's hearing this, that the horrible things that are happening in Italy. Just remember that there are demographic reasons why, they are very 5 and older. So, that's why they have been hit hard, and they're all on top of each other. They're just very close together. That's just part of the cultural influence. So we talk about nature, nurture, and psychology. You can definitely see that the cultures that have those smaller personal bubbles that are more crammed and on top of each other, and just have cultural influences and norms that kind of help spread the virus, they're going to have issues. So at least I think in America we have that going for us. But again, either way, we want to just do what the government wants us to do, and everybody do your part, stay in, and pray for all the countries and all the world. Megan Hammond. Good question. For the quizzes, I'll let you pick your own vocab. When we get to, if we do the Unit 3 exam, like the short answer part, then yes, I will probably pick the vocab for you. But again, that's off. But for the quizzes moving forward, you'll get to pick. I'll give you the choice learning targets. It'll be like 5 of them or most of them, and then you get to pick the vocab you want to use to answer it. I'm going to try to go because these questions are. Yes, there is. I was going to do that for extra credit, Zach. There is a psychological explanation for the hoarding of toilet paper. There's also just a greed explanation of that. People trying to make so. I think you can pop in and out of the live stream whenever you want if you want to jump from class to class. But again, remember, I'll post it on my channel in case you missed it. Thank you, Megan Hammond. Yeah, Megan, I should probably contact you for all this technology help. So I might have to FaceTime you or whatever if I can't figure something out. You probably know all this stuff. Okay, so Delaney, Journal 3rd, April 3rd. So just make sure it's shared with me by then. I'm pretty sure I looked at yours, Delaney. I think you're good. Thank you, Kylie. yeah, again, we've kind of pushed everything back just because I don't want you guys to be so overwhelmed, and I know that you're going to be doing stuff with other classes, so I don't think it will affect anything that we're going to do. We were still on a really good pace to cover all the material in every chapter, so I think we're still on that pace. So yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah. So, and again, if you have a question, if you have a concern, just let me know. Just contact me. We'll work around it. Some of the smaller logistic stuff. I'm not going to care too much about that stuff. I'm not a small detail guy. Again, just want to make sure everybody gets their dual credit. Want to make sure my AP testers can test well and do well, and then just make sure everybody gets the college experience in psychology. And to give these last 4 chapters just really the emphasis and the time and the effort that they need during, via this method, which is not what I was hoping for. But and if we get back at the end of April, I might still do some of the fun personality tests that we were going to do, and maybe have Jada present. She is awesome at the Enneagram, and teaches it very well. So I definitely want to do that. Whether I have her record a video and I send it and we all do it together, or however we're going to do that, we'll figure it out. Oh, come on, Megan. I'm contacting you. You can figure this stuff out. Okay. Hey, so I will see everybody again on Wednesday. So again, just pay attention to the schedule. I'll do 2 live streams, Monday through Thursdays, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Again, and then I'll post both of them, or probably the one in the afternoon might be a little bit better. But I'll post them if you miss them. And then again, everything will be up on Canvas, but again, feel free to contact me on any means necessary that you need to do. Yeah, Zach, and we'll cover that. We'll do the AP Psych review sessions. I'll do those live stream as well, and we'll go over that. Yeah, there are some, they're going to have you do a critique of research. That's one thing that they'll always have you do. And then there's always biology, neuroscience on there. And, I'll give you the common ones, but they're going to have you analyze some research on there. They always do that. So that'll be a big part, which is why you do the journal critique. But we'll talk about that on the AP Psych review sessions. And I gave you 2 links to resources. No way. Yeah, and you guys again are living history. Social distancing didn't even exist before this event. So we'll have to add that to our Psych book and talk about how social distancing impacts, which I actually was going to do extra credit. That's going to be an extra credit assignment, which I'll announce because obviously, okay. All right, guys. Hey, take care. Thanks for participating. And again, if you need anything, just contact me. I'll pretty much be in the basement doing psychology stuff from 8:30 to 3. So contact me and let me know. And if you need anything, and we'll get through this together somehow. But anyway, miss you guys, and I will talk to you soon. See you guys.